The best way to understand 2016, the way I often describe it, is as the end of the beginning. We have been engaged here in a kind of positioning exercise for district heating over the past 2-3 years now. There was very little debate around the heating sector or district heating in particular at European level. And we always thought and knew that it wouldn't be possible to obtain the kind of regulatory support that we want and need if no one's talking about our subject. So we spent these 2-3 years pushing on this, and I would say that 2016 marked the end of that process. So early in 2016, we saw the publication of the first ever European heating and cooling strategy. To us, it's a major milestone and a real landmark achievement for us and for the other people, including our members who helped push for this, to finally have it understood in Brussels that there could be no serious plan for a European energy transition that didn't actively address the future of the heating and cooling sector. And secondly, that district heating would be a very important component in finding a solution to decarbonizing the sector, making it more energy efficient, and generally making it consistent with Europe's long-term climate and energy ambitions. The important thing is what happens next, because obviously a heating and cooling strategy by itself is nice, but it doesn't put any pipes in the ground. So the next positioning exercise has been preparing for the launch of the Commission's so-called winter package. And that came at the end of this year in November. So we have on the table now a whole series of new legislative proposals that will really shape and define the legal environment around district heating in Europe for the next decade. And what we saw was that the work that was done in first bringing the sector to the attention of policymakers, second shaping this heating and cooling strategy, has meant that the proposals on the table, while not perfect, already go a long way to addressing and recognizing the importance of district heating and cooling. We would always like to be understood immediately. We would prefer that the proposals that come out of the Commission already reflect all of our ideas, and they don't. And there are things that we will need to, as I say, refine as we start the work in the co-decision process. But it is difficult to be disappointed when I look back to where we were a couple of years ago. Finally now we have a platform to make it clear that district heating is going to be a part of Europe's climate and energy plans moving forward. And that for me is the real success of this year, to finally see that we no longer have to argue that we should be listened to. We are being listened to, and now it's our job and our challenge and our opportunity to do something with that political capital. But at least now we have it.